What up, y'all? It's your boy Wayne Train, back with another joint, and finally got a little bit of better lighting situation. Trying a little something different here, but we'll see how it goes. But anyway, today we got the Razer. Can you see that? See that insignia? Razer Phone. Yeah, let's get into it. All right, y'all. Just to start real quick, this is just I've actually already used the phone uh, a little bit before doing this video. I just wanted to give you guys kind of the idea what the unboxing experience is like. This particular model I bought on Craigslist. I actually do suggest a lot of people or everybody to go check Craigslist and eBay and other outlets before you go jump right to the manufacturer's website whenever you buy something. It's because you might be able to save some money. Yeah, the person may have used it for however long, but in most cases, it'll still be under warranty. And in all my experiences, whenever I'm buying a phone on Craigslist, I've never had any issues. Condition was always great. It just depends on what you're looking for. So yeah, that's what I would do in most cases when you're buying a new phone. But anyway, like I said, I used the phone a little bit already, but I'll let you guys see exactly how the packaging, and man, this is a really nice like presentation. Like this box feels cold. Like I like the feel. It comes with obviously hold on, stupid. I'm just gonna get into the box. I'm gonna read the back. But yeah, I'm just gonna get into the box. So when you open it, you get this like welcome message here. That's a nice touch, makes you feel special. But there's the phone. Like I said, I used it. I ain't got no microfiber cleaning cloth, but when you get it, it's wrapped in like another plastic, obviously. But I wanted to give you guys kind of a quick look of what it would look like when you buy it. Over here, you got some writing. What's that say? Watch, listen, and play. I'm about to do that, so let's see. Before we get into the phone, each box here individually wrapped or has each content in each box. You got your user manual. You got your, what is this thing? That's your 3.5 to USB jack, or USB to 3.5 millimeter jack, headphone jack, the headphone jack adapter rather. USB cable, and then your power brick. They all knew that because they all got like little symbols on each one, but I'll show you those real quick. Nice pull tabs. Like I said, there's the headphone adapter, the USB cable. It's a nice braided cable. Got your power brick, some ejection tools, and your little stickers. These are some nice little stickers. There's some ejection tools that got like Razer written right on it. That's kind of cool. But let's put all this to the side. Get right into the phone. Now, the phone is a 5.7-inch display, 8 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of onboard storage, Snapdragon 835, 540 GPU, Adreno 540 GPU, 4,000 milliamp hour battery, and the biggest selling point, I guess, to the phone here is this 120 hertz refresh rate on the screen. I'll I can't show you much. It's more of a you got to see it to believe it kind of thing, but I'll try my best to explain it a little bit more. Actually, before I even get too far, Razer. Many people might not even know Razer's a gaming PC uh, company, gaming PC and laptop company. There's their brand. You may have seen it before, most likely, but they specialize in making those kinds of things. Shoot, even some of your favorite YouTubers, if you ever like watched any of their videos, you've seen like any like colorful keyboards, RGB lights and stuff, and colorful stuff like that on the keyboards and mouse. Most likely, it's probably from Razer. A lot of their laptops, and they do make keyboards and stuff. Nice like backlit keyboards and colors and stuff like that. So, but anyhow, they specialize in the gaming world. This is their first go at the mobile world. So, hence the reason why I believe that they wanted to put the 120 hertz refresh rate on the screen. The phone is kind of aimed for gamers, not necessarily like specifically for gamers or only for gamers rather, but the specs help out in that department for those gamers out there, mobile gamers. So yeah, let's check this out. Got a little dust. Two big speakers here, by the way, if you haven't noticed. The bezels are huge, but for good reason. Dual camera setup, both 12 megapixel camera. One is a telephoto lens, 2-time optical zoom, face detection, dual flash, blah, blah, blah. 4K, records 4K, 30 frames per second. 8 megapixel front camera. And it actually, for it being a newer phone, it actually does not feature Bluetooth 5. At least that's what I'm reading. And but it does feature, I think it's the only phone with the new quick charge 4 plus or 4.0 plus or whatever. So it's supposed to charge a little bit faster. I believe it's 50%, 30 minutes or something like that. But don't quote me on that. I ain't got the specs in front of me, but I do got the specs in front of me. But it doesn't say that. But anyway, let's get into the software a little bit. Super stock experience here. Compared to like the Google Pixel. I like that off the bat. I'm not really a fan of skins anymore. I used to love like unless it's like HTC and maybe like OnePlus, which is basically like stock anyway, but they added just a little bit of their own features and whatnot. Moto Z2 Play, but like I said, they're basically stock. They just added a few features, but just a full on skin like the way that Samsung does it and LG does it. I'm not too much of a fan of that anymore, but all stock for me when it comes to Android is how I'm rolling. Fingerprint sensor side mounted works really good. Let's see if I can. It doubles as a power button as well, so it's a. Oops. Oh, tripping. It's the thumb on this side. So it's pretty quick. What else we got? That's pretty much it for the body of the phone. Like I said, let's just get into the software. As you can see, super smooth. It's set on 120 hertz already. Let me show you how to get to that real quick. Drop down menu, go to settings. I don't know if you can. it would be in display here. And then at the top there, you can see the refresh rate. Click that. It's got 3 different options. You got 60, 90, 120. I'm gonna leave mine set at 120. For optimal battery life or better battery life, obviously kind of go lower, but it doesn't stay at 120. It basically scales up and down depending on the things that you're doing with the phone. Like right now, if I'm not using it, it'll scale down. If I'm moving around the UI, watching videos, it'll go up. So it's smart when it's supposed to do it to conserve battery life. So that's a good thing there. Let me go. Let me see. Jump into the camera real quick. Take a picture. The phone is kind of I would say the camera ain't really the strong suit here. It's probably the weak link. It could be a deal breaker for some people. For me in particular, like for me, I think the camera is pretty decent. Let me see. I'll take a picture. And kind of got that out of focus, but like I said, you ain't gonna be able to tell like directly off of this camera, but see if I take another one more steady. Okay, so like if you see it in person and check out the photos, it's not bad. Like I'm fine with it. I still the camera software kind of has some glitches. Not glitches, but it sometimes like when like panning and or zoom like just showing like it's panning and stuff and in the viewfinder it seems like it lags a little bit. That could be fixed, I believe, with some kind of software update. And that's the only lag that I've seen on this phone so far. It's just within this camera app. I don't know if you could tell. Like it's kind of slow scaling, but that's the only lag that I've kind of experienced is just in the camera, and that for me isn't a deal breaker. As long as it's taking pictures when I need them, I'm good. But like I said, for you guys, for $700, you want it perfect, and I do too. Like, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a huge picture taker anyway. So as long as it's serviceable, the front camera's pretty decent. It's better. The front camera to me is better than the LG's front camera, like minus the wide angle part. But the overall quality of the front camera is not very good on the LG. This is pretty decent. But yeah. Oh yeah. So shows you the camera. You kind of got a little bit of the, like I said, the refresh. Like to notice that that's something you probably want to check out, like face to face, but or in person. But the speakers. I'm gonna try my best to show y'all what this is like. I'm using just my camera mic, but the speakers. I'm just gonna play with it. I'm not even gonna talk. I'm gonna let y'all make y'all decision off of that. So right now it's at half. I'm gonna let this rock for a second. Bring it up a little bit. I'm gonna turn the volume up to max now. Press to the mic. Now y'all let me know. Like I said, I don't think the mic will do it justice. In person, man, these speakers are otherworldly. I'm definitely gonna go out and say they're better than the iPhone X because I believe the iPhone X at this very moment has the best speakers out. But this is just a little different. They're nice speakers. Like you wouldn't feel bad being at the house playing your music off your phone with this. Not that you would off the iPhone X, but I just feel like you'll probably like for me, I'm reaching for my phone for this phone, and I'm probably not even gonna really be in need of a Bluetooth speaker in most cases, unless I'm like out in a bigger crowd or whatever, and I want more people to hear. That's the only way. But just me and a few other people, and I want people to kind of hear some stuff. The speakers on here will do the job like well. I'm really impressed with these front firing speakers, man. That's they my favorite. That and this kind of makes the phone for me. They perfect use of the bezels. Perfect use. Every inch of this bezel is speaker, top and bottom. Um, I'm feeling that. I really am. Not even like I said, I didn't even get to show you the design. It's a nice boxy design. Most people may not like that. Um, I love that. It really makes me reminds me of the LG V20. A lot of people didn't like the LG V20. For me, the LG V20 was one of my favorite phones last year. But yeah, a lot of things to like about this phone early on. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say before you guys, I was gonna say you should check out the guy Jerry Rig videos. Does a durability test. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know. Did one in particular on this one. I'm gonna throw a link to that video in the description. Just saying if anybody were to ever decide to pick this phone up or anything, definitely get you a case or a skin because in the video I took, he did a test where he scratched it with just basically a quarter. He did it pretty hard. Most cases this will probably never happen, but he did it pretty hard and it left permanent marks with a quarter. So that kind of just made me realize, yeah, so I have to have a case. I'm really afraid of just going out in the world with this as is. Screen, I will be getting a screen protector and all that stuff, obviously, but I'm more concerned about the back. I don't want any permanent marks, and you guys shouldn't either. So before you buy, go get you a skin or a case or something to protect your investment. Yeah, so, oh yeah, let me say real quick. How's a double tap to win? Early on, that's the problem I'm kind of having. I'm noticing. Not liking that. Let's see. The double tap to wake kind of has a. Let's see. Yeah. Sometimes I don't know. It's a weird. It's a certain pattern you kind of got to do with it, but it is what it is. See if it gets fixed. The phone features Dolby Atmos, EQ, and all that. Like you can edit your EQs and whatnot. Let me see if I can find the actual app. I was gonna play that song back, but change some of the EQs. So at the top here in the drop down menu, You got your Dolby Atmos. So I'll see if we can hear some differences in the audio. I'm gonna click the movie. Like you may not have noticed it. It's more in person. I can kind of hear some differences. It's very subtle. It may be more so when you have headphones in. No headphone jack, by the way. So hence the I believe I said it, but the headphone adapter. But yeah. So it might be better when you put headphones in, but um, yeah, I'm feeling that though. Uh, I think that's it for this quick unboxing, but slash not unboxing. But yeah, man, that's the Razer phone, man. This joint, I'm feeling this, man. It's super early for me, obviously. I haven't really got to test it out as far as call quality yet. I haven't text people or anything, done anything with the phone in that way yet. I haven't actually treated it like a phone yet. But I don't know, man. For me, this is definitely gonna be my daily driver once I get my skin in my case. So uh, I'm feeling this phone so far, so good. But anyway, man, it's your boy Wayne Train. Hit me up, like, subscribe, please. Um, Comment, most like for the most part, really. I wanna be able to talk to people. Um, I want to really know what you guys think about the video and your thoughts on any of the devices, anything that you want me to try to go for. If you got things that you want me to review, whatever, um, hit me up, man. I'll try my best to come at it, get it, because I'm into this. But yeah, it's your boy Wayne Train. I'm out.